Sit cross-legged. Roll the shoulders back. Cross your fingers behind you and stretch the arms. Take 3 breaths. Doing Paschimma Valangulyasana. And then change the order of interlocking and take another 3 breaths. And then release the hands. Take the hands to the thighs for a moment with the palms facing down. Apply a gentle pressure of the palms into the knees, and through that gentle pressure, let the sides of the abdomen lengthen, the sides of the trunk lengthen, and as you lift and lengthen the sides of the body, release the eyelids down, eyebrows down, cheeks down, facial muscles relaxed. And withdraw your senses. Bring the awareness to the flow of your breath, to the speed of your breath, to the location, desha, of your breath, to the kala, duration of the breath. Just observe, do not change. Patanjali teaches that in pranayama, there's certain things we have to look at. The location of the breath, the duration of the breath, and the number of cycles. Desha, Kala, Samkhya. And there are 3 components of the breath: Puraka, Reshaka, Kumbhaka. Puraka is the inhalation. Reshaka is the exhalation. Kumbhaka is the retention. And there's many different combinations of these 3 for the practice of pranayama. And you mustn't think of pranayama as something very difficult that you know, that you need a lot of lung capacity. All that physical aspects, just like in asana, are byproducts, are something that improved in your body through the pranayama practice. But the pranayama practice itself, it is not to get better lung capacity. It is not to become younger. Pranayama is one more tool in the yoga path. And it's as important as the asana practice. Pranayama purifies the consciousness. Patanjali in the Yoga Sutra says it helps when pranayama practice is established, the veil that covers the higher self, the true self, falls down. So it's one more tool to remove that layers that blurry us side to our inner self, our higher self. Join your palms. Yogena chitasya padena vacham malam sharirasya cha vaidyakena yopa-karotam pravaran muninam patanjaling pranjaliranatosmi abahu purushakaram Shankachakra-sidharinam Sahasra-shirasam shvetam Pranamami Patanjalim. Harihi Om. Lift the chest. Bow the head, release the hands, and slowly lift the head and open your eyes. So, girls, you will have 3 bolsters with you and a blanket. You're going to do Viparita Dandasana on the bridge. At home, take a chair. If you have a thin, like a travel mat to roll, you're going to use it to put along the chair seat. So, I'll show in a second, the ones who are here, how to do it on the bridge. Let me just show for those who will do it later as well. You're going to have a thin roll blanket, yeah? This is a mat, like a thin old mat. You can have a travel mat, or you can also have a blanket if the feel is too much. I'm going to come closer, okay, so that you can see, but you will do this with the feet against the wall. You're going to place the mat or the blanket like that, and imagine this is my wall, okay? If you know that Viparita Dandasana, it's not an asana for you to do first thing in the morning with the chair, you can go, at home you don't have the bridge, but you can go and cross bolsters, okay? If you're going on the chair, you're going to have the sticky mat rolled alongside the spine, and you're going to curve your dorsal over the chair seat, okay? And you can extend the legs to the wall. If you have back pain, you can have the feet apart, you can have the feet lifted as high as the chair, okay? In here, we're going to be in this position, and then after some times I will ask you if your back allows you to do any arm variation, okay? Just to feel the difference in the breath. What you will work on the breath is in the length of the abdomen, okay? Especially in the inner, deeper layers of the sides of the navel and the sides of the abdomen. Every 4th exhalation, you take normal breaths, and on the 4th cycle, deep, slow exhalation, extending the sides of the navel, okay? So, chair, you know how to do it. And now I'm going to set the bridge. I can also turn the camera for those who want to see how to. Yeah. And the bridge, you can have them on top, yeah? Then you will have, but keep the bridge on the floor and not on the sticky mat. And then you're going to put one, or for you, two, some bolsters on the end, and then an open blanket so that you have your head resting on, and then another bolster like a pillow for you to rest the head. Now, depending on the height of all of us, this will be. Have another bolster? Just in case. See, Alana?
Yeah.
You slide back. So I started here. Yeah. And slide back, just so that the neck is supported, so your neck is not hanging. And at home, if your neck is uncomfortable, you have a couple of bolsters. I'll demonstrate in a moment, okay? So it will be here. If you can be on one bolster for the feet only, just one. How's your back?
It's
Feeling
okay.
okay?
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay, so one bolster enough. Something. 3. And now, Julia, I know when you do it, I know that you sometimes get the back. So definitely have support for the feet at the same height of your chair. And, yes, so you sit at the front. Mm-hmm. And now you slide slowly. Wait. I'm going to put your blanket underneath. So that when you slide back. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And now, slowly. Enough, yeah. Now let the head drop. Yes. Slide it a tiny bit more. That's enough. Yeah. And now relax the arms to the sides and extend the legs. Yeah. To the sides. Okay? Right. You okay? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. The normal mat? Yes. Oh, yeah, that is a thick mat. Or have a blanket. Just a little, spinal support. Yeah, blanket, it's okay. I've done it with a blanket. Today I did with that mat because the purple mat is really thin. But otherwise, relax the arms. Yeah. And close your eyes. Yeah. And then start first observing the breath. But before you observe the breath, you have to be comfortable, okay? If the back is hurting, rise the legs more. If the back is hurting, separate your feet, okay? If you have shoulder injury, support your arms. And I will show how to do if the neck is paining. I'll bring you one more bolster.
It's a little lower backwards a bit.
Better?
Thank you, yes.
Stretch your toes towards you. Toes towards you. Now, once you're found your comfortable position, I want you to start paying attention to the breath. At every full cycle of breath, take a sharper exhalation. Normal inhalations, for the exhalation, make it sharper. Make it mark. posture. And now on the deeper exhalation, I'll add one more, okay? This is the length. On that deeper exhalation, lengthen the sides of the trunk. Lengthen the sides of the abdomen. Lengthen the inner walls of the sides of the navel. In that sharper exhalation. And to get into the position, the correct position, so that you can get that internal pressure in the stomach area, you need to extend the legs nicely. You need to press the legs down. And you need to stretch from the abdomen to the chest region. If at home you're trying there and you're feeling any discomfort in your neck, I'm going to demonstrate now how to do to support the neck, because the girls are using the bridge, so her necks are supported. So if you have a couple of bolsters or blanket and you roll a blanket, when you lean back, you want to reach that rolled blanket with your neck, and the shoulders will rest on that bolster like this. Okay, you will need a lot of bolsters or blankets. Now take 2 more cycles of that sharp exhalation. Sharp exhalation, lengthening the navel and its inner deeper walls. And then try a different arm variation. Okay? If also it's unbearable in the back and you're on the chair, you can bend the legs. That's okay too. It's not the same, but it's okay too. So you can either do Urdhva Hastasana with the arms, or Baddhangulyasana, extending the crossing the fingers, or even Baddha Hastasana, bending the elbows and holding the elbows with your hands over the head. So take 3 to 6 cycles in each variation and observe the difference in your breath, in your exhalation, in the depth of the lengthen of that sides of the navel. Three cycles at least with each variation. If you're crossing the fingers in one way, make sure you do the crossing in a different way, palms facing back. You can try also extending the arms over the head. And now in whichever arm position you're doing, complete 1 more cycle of sharp exhalation. And then when you finish, you will bend the legs. And you will bring the arms. forwards. To come out of the chair, I recommend to slide back a little bit towards the head side, because this is strong. Girls in the bridge, you bend the knees and slide back. That's what you got a blanket. So you slide back towards the head side, then you press the elbows on the seat and lift. It's better. And now, if you're coming out of the bridge, have your back flat on the blanket. If you're coming off the chair, stay seated for a moment. You can rest the chest on the seat. Recover your breaths. Whether if you're sitting on the chair or you're lying flat on the back, find a comfortable position and stay still for a couple of seconds and observe the breath. And then when you feel that your back is recovered, breath recover, roll over to the right side. And prepare for Setu Bandha. Now, at home, I recommend you to do cross bolsters, Setu Bandha, if you have 2 bolsters or a lot of blankets. Otherwise, you can do breaks. Here, let's also do cross bolsters, because we could use the benches, but it will take us, if it would be just us. So, you will need 1 bolster horizontal. If your chest is quite open, like for me, 2 bolsters is not enough. So I'm giving, it doesn't mean you have to do it like this, but those who know that they can easily do Setu Bandha, then you do like this, like I'm doing, with a blanket on top. But not if your Setu Bandha, it's not very good. It's not that it's not very good, it's not very comfortable. So you make a cross and you could be lying down on the cross, on the longitudinal bolster, yes? And you're going to check the distance off the wall so that your hips are in the maximum height. Yeah? The shoulders now and the head are not hanging anymore. Okay? You're doing Jalandhara Bandha, and you can have a blanket open under the head, under the neck, to reduce the pressure in the nerves. Okay? Your legs will be straight, and the same I said in Viparita Dandasana applies. The poses with the feet together, back pain, feet apart, feet raised up. That final pose, feet together on the floor, okay? But it's not to suffer, it's not to practice asana, so do what you know is good for you. You can also do, if you want to do on the chair, you can also do on the chair, but then you will need the bolsters and another chair for the feet. Let me show sideways. Okay? It's strong, but it is doable, and it's another variation. Setu Bandha on the chair is like this. You take at least 2 blankets and a couple of bolsters, yeah? Then you have a second chair for the feet after it, so you get to know. So the rest are already in the pose. Okay? And this is how you do. You have, obviously, all against the wall. It's similar to on the bench. Okay? This is another way. But if you have back trouble, you want to skip this variation. Okay, you prefer to do on the bolsters. So Julie, don't do this variation. Mónica, se quiseres tentar com duas cadeiras, não sei se tens, ou com uma cadeira e pões os pés na cama. Se tiveres dois bolsters e duas mantas das grossas, podes experimentar. Okay? So again, get in your comfortable setu bandha. And now notice the difference of the fluidity of the breath. Just because the head and the neck are supported, the shoulders are supported, the breath flows differently. Make sure the shoulders are well anchored. And then turn your biceps out. Turn your arms out so the palms face the ceiling. And now do Jalandhara Bandha, the chin lock. So really perform your Jalandhara Bandha, extending the back of the neck, extending the base of the occipital away from the neck, away from the head. Lifting the chest, lifting the shoulder blades, moving the chest towards the chin, and drawing the chin slightly towards the chest. And do 3 cycles of the same technique that you did in Viparita Dandasana. Every 3 or 4 cycles of breath, take a sharper, marked exhalation, extending the inner layers of the abdomen. Let your throat be relaxed, your facial muscles also to be relaxed. Make your neck be broad, your throat broad and passive. One more? Yeah? Shall we try with one more? Shall we try with one more? Yeah. Get warm. Awareness in the chest. And you still get the stretch out. That's it. Yeah. And now go for an echo exhalation. So finish the cycle you're in. And now you are doing a normal inhalation, a slow exhalation. And when you finish the exhalation, before you inhale, take an extra exhalation. Obviously the volume, it won't be the same. We call that echo exhalation. Okay, so whichever air that was remaining in the lungs, we expel it. with that eco exhalation. So normal inhalation.
Expand for a while.
And in that eco exhalation, observe also the length of the abdomen, the length of the sides of the navel, the inner walls of your abdomen in contact with the anterior spine. Observe the quality of that exhalations once you're doing Jalandhara Bandha, the chin lock. And just like an experiment, throw your chin back, throw your head back, as if you were doing Viparita Dandasana. And now try and do a deeper exhalation. See how it goes. Now you might notice that it doesn't come that deep. So go back to Jalandhara Bandha. And now I want you to do Ekapada. So with the bent leg. So bend the right leg, right knee to the chest. And bring the knee close to the chest. You can hold the sides of the sticky mat if needed. And pull the knee towards the chest. And now again observe the exhalations. Notice the quality in the abdomen on the side of the bent leg. It should get softer, less hard. If you need to hold your leg, you can hold your leg. Notice also the quality of the breath when you're doing Ekapada. Observe the change in the exhalation. If you don't have any back problem, any back pain, you can extend the legs. Monica, Joe, Lilia, you can try extending the right leg and doing Ekapada with straight leg. The rest, keep the leg bent. And now observe the exhalations in Ekapada Setubandha. Then bend the leg. And now stretch, everybody, the right leg. Press the shoulders nicely, lift the chest, and bend the left leg. Bring the left knee to the chest. Ekapada Setubandha on the left. your knees to your chest. Rolling over to the right side. And sitting up for the chanting when you feel you're ready. We will do Manojavam only today. We'll leave the Guru invocation for later. We'll reinforce the Manojavam. We will do it 7 times. So sitting in a comfortable position. We'll do the first one, call and response, and then we do all together. Manojavam,
Manojavam,
Marutatulia Vegam,
Marutatulia Vegam,
Jitendriyam,
Jitendriyam,
Buddhimatam,
Buddhimatam,
Varistam,
Varistam,
Vatatmajam,
Vatamasham,
Vanarayutamukyam,
Vanarayutamukyam,
Shri Ramadutam,
Shri Ramadutam,
Sharanam Prapadye,
Sharanapade,
Shri Ramadutam,
Shri Ramadutam,
Sharanam Prapadye.
Sharanapade.
So this is the invocation to Lord Hanuman, the son of the Lord of the Winds. That's why he's related to Pranayama. And it's the figure that evokes courage, wisdom, strength, and above all, devotion to the Lord. Manojavam Marutatulya Vegam,
Manojavam, Marutatulia Vegam,
Jitendriyam Buddhimatam Varistam,
Jitendriyam, Buddhimatam, Varistam,
Vatatmajam
Vatatmajam,
Vanarayutamukyam,
Vanarayutamukyam,
Shri Ramadutam,
Shri Ramadutam,
Sharanam Prapadye,
Sharanapade,
Shri Ramadutam,
Shri Ramadutam,
Sharanam Prapadye.
Sharanapade,
Manojavam Marutatulya Vegam,
Manojavam, Marutatulia Vegam,
Jitendriyam Buddhimatam Varistam,
Jitendriyam, Buddhimatam, Varistam,
Vatatmajam Vanarayutamukyam,
Vatatmajam, Vanarayutamukyam,
Shri Ramadutam, Sharanam Prapadye,
Shri Ramadutam, Sharanapade,
Shri Ramadutam, Sharanam Prapadye.
Shri Ramadutam, Sharanapade.
Now I'll chant it all along and you follow the way you can. Manojavam Marutatulya Vegam, Jitendriyam Buddhimatat Varistam, Vatatmajam Vanarayutamukyam, Shri Ramaduta Sharanam Prapadye, Shri Ramaduta Sharanam Prapadye. Manojavam Marutatulya Vegam, Jitendriyam Buddhimatat Varistam, Vatatmajam Vanarayutamukyam, Shri Ramaduta Sharanam Prapadye, Shri Ramaduta Sharanam Prapadye. Manojavam Marutatulya Vegam, Jitendriyam Buddhimatam Varishtam Vatatmajam Vanarayuta Mukyam Shri Ramaduta Sharanam Prapadi Shri Ramadutam Sharanam Prapadi Manojavam Marutatulya Vegam Jitendriyam Buddhimatad Varishtam Vatatmajam Vanarayuta Mukyam Shri Ramaduta Saranam Prapadi Shri Ramaduta Sharanam Prapadi Manojavam Marutatulya Vegam Jitendriyam Buddhimatam Varishtam Vatatmajam Vanarayuta Mukyam Shri Ramaduta Sharanam Prapadi Shri Ramaduta Sharanam Prapadi Manojavam Marutatulya Vegam Jitendriyam Buddhimatam Varishtam Vatatmajam Vanarayuta Mukyam Shri Ramaduta Sharanam Prapadi Shri Ramaduta Sharanam Prapadi Manojavam Marutatulya Vegam Jitendriyam Buddhimatam Varishtam Vatatmajam Vanarayuta Mukyam Shri Ramaduta Sharanam Prapadi Shri Ramaduta Sharanam Prapadi Namaste. Thank you.
Thank you.
Very well. Very good. Need a few more times and it's there.
I tried to close my eyes and not look at it at the end, you know.
Bye, Lila. Beijinhos.